Alright guys, welcome back to the Pokémon Fire Red Let's Play in slow English. If you have an intermediate level of English and you're trying to level up your English, this video is for you. We just got done beating Mount Moon, so let's see what Pokemon we have now. We have Seed Boy and we have Bird, our Ivysaur and Pidgeotto. And then the rest are kind of garbage, but Nido, we're gonna use Nido. Nido's gonna be a player in the future. He just has to level up a little bit to get a little better. Alright, Repel's effect wore off. Okay, we got the punchy and kick guy here, but I don't think any of my Pokemon can actually learn any of these moves because they don't have like hands or feet. Well, I guess they have like hands and feet, but they're stubby. They're not real. Oops. They're not really meant for punching or kicking. Especially a bird. So I'm pretty sure I can't get any of these two moves, but why not try and see if we can? Yeah, nobody is gonna be able to kick anything. I'm sure Nido will be able to kick something when he becomes Nidorino, his next evolution. But for now, I think we're gonna have to skip the punching and kicking. Anything down here? Okay, hidden item. I know how to find hidden items now. You have to find the little spot in the grass that's dark. That's gonna tell you where the hidden items are. And then up here we have a Pokeball with TM05 Roar. That's not the best move and it's not the worst move. Well, it's probably one of the worst moves. I'm not sure we're gonna use it. But anyway. Alright. There's some wild grass down here. Let's see. How many Pokeballs do I have? I have 3 Pokeballs. I think we should be able to handle whatever comes our way. So, Spearow. Now, not the best. Again, probably one of the worst. But again, we're playing a Nuzlocke, guys, so we can only catch the first Pokemon that we see in whatever route we're in. So because this is the first Pokemon that we see, that means we have to catch it, or we get nothing. So I prefer Spearow over nothing. Alright, at least we caught it first try. We like to see that. Alright. It busily flits around here and there. That's a weird sentence. Let's call him Beak. I don't know why, I just have this, when I see him, I just feel like he has a big beak, or like his beak is like more pronounced than the beak of a Pidgey. I doubt we're ever gonna use him, but if we do, he's there. Alright, we finally made it to Cerulean City. What a beautiful, nice city. What does this guy have to say? You're a trainer too? Collecting, battling, it's a tough life, isn't it? It's very tough. It's a very tough life. Alright. So now we can battle Misty, or we can head up to Bill's house, because I know that Bill has a present for us. So, I think what we'll do is we'll go up first and battle Misty later. Just to make sure that we're actually ready for Misty, to make sure we're ready for her. Alright. I know that my rival... Oh, this guy's blocking the door. The people here were robbed. Oh no. How awful. Well, you just stand there then. My rival, I know he comes down here, so... Let me make sure my Pokemon are in the right order. I think we have to have Ivysaur as the first spot, because I know he doesn't start out with Charmander. He starts out with a different Pokemon. So let's see. I don't think he's gonna be super hard, but we can find out. Okay. He starts with the bird. That is kind of dangerous for us. But we also need to make sure that our Pidgeotto is healthy, because Seed Boy isn't going to be able to beat Charmander because Charmander is super effective. I think the best thing we can do is try to put it to sleep at least, and then see how much damage it actually does to us. Alright, it's not going to be able to do any damage to us because we've put it to sleep. I like to see that. Alright, Pidgeotto is fast asleep. That is good news. Maybe we just tackle and see what happens. Okay. I think we're just going to tackle it until it wakes up. And then when it uses a flying move, maybe we switch out to the bird. Okay, let's see what it does. Alright, hopefully this doesn't do that much damage. Alright, we're definitely gonna switch into the bird. Remember guys, this is a Nuzlocke. If one of these guys faints, he's dead. So we have... Ooh, nice. So we have to be careful. Okay, I think Quick Attack is gonna do the most damage here. Alright, cool. Alright, not so bad. Not so bad. And it looks like both of the Pokemon are gonna level up as well, which is super nice. And now, are we gonna see Charmander or Charmeleon? Rattata. Okay, we're just gonna stay in with Bird. I think Bird can handle a single rat. Yeah. That is a weak rat, and Bird is taking good care of it. Alright, buddy. You are now gone. Alright, now what do we get? Charmander. I still think we just stay in with Bird. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see how much damage Charmander can do to us. Hopefully not a lot. Okay, I think we should be able to stay in for one more round at least. One more move. Alright. Ooh, that was risky. That was risky. We have to sacrifice something. We have to sacrifice something and then send in Seed Boy. I don't even know. This is actually bad for us, guys. All right, goodbye, Tulip. No one was gonna use you anyway. Just in case, we're gonna send in Zubat as well, just to see if we can do anything. Maybe we can like hit it with Astonish. I don't know. Probably not. No. I don't know what we do, guys. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous. I honestly... Maybe we sacrifice Nido? I don't know, guys. I think we just go back into Bird, honestly. We have to go back into Bird and hope we get lucky with the Quick Attack. We have to hope this kills. Okay. We didn't need to sacrifice anything. we probably could have just done that in the first place. But whatever. Alright, Abra. I think this guy can only use Teleport, so I think we just win. Right? Am I right? Well, it doesn't even matter because he can't even take one Quick Attack, so... Player defeated rival Gary. Hey, take it easy. You won already. I will not take it easy. You killed 2 of my Pokemon. That was bad training on my part, guys. We probably could have survived. We probably would have been totally fine without having those 2 Pokemon die, or 3. 2 Pokemon die. What is he gonna do? He's gonna give us something. Obtain the Fame Checker. That sounds like a very useless item. I feel like it's one of those items I got as a kid and I never actually even figured out what it did. Let's figure out what it does right now, just because we have it. Yes, this looks very useless. What does this person do? Why does it say Bill? What? Cerulean City I'm so confused. What does this person do? After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage. Oh, it's Gary talking about Bill. I understand. Okay. Well, that's very useless. That's the most useless thing anybody's ever given me. So thank you very much. I would probably sell that if I could. I would probably take that to the mart and sell it because of how useless it is. But thank you so much for that great gift. Just awesome. All right. Let's put Nido in front because Nido... Oh, we have to release the dead Pokemon. I forgot. I think Tulip and Vampire both died. Alright, so... We are going to put Tulip here. Actually, can I release them straight from the party? And Zubat, yeah, I can. So Zubat, so Vampire died. So sad, so sad. Tragic, real tragedy. And then Tulip died. Another, another horrible tragedy. We're gonna miss her so much. Oops, I should have gotten Spearow. All right, Spearow, you're coming with me. Spearow has joined the team, even though, again, it's a Pokemon that I probably will never actually end up using. But whatever, we have a Spearow. We have a Spearow, guys. I'm sorry I can't drink and run at the same time. All right, did we put Nido in front? Yes. All right, we put Nido in front. We're gonna battle a bug catcher. By the way, this is not milk. I'm drinking unfiltered sake. Thank you to all my Japanese viewers for your great wine. It's very good. Big fan of Japanese food. Probably some of the best food on earth. So, thank you very much for this game and that wine. You guys are pros over there in Japan. All right, cool. He has Peck, so we'll be able to get through his Pokemon pretty quick, I think. Let's see if Caterpie's doing no damage to us, so we should be totally fine. And of course, because Caterpie is a bug, he has to use String Shot, because for some reason the trainers think that the only thing you need to do in a Pokemon battle is lower the speed of your opponent's Pokemon. That's the only thing you need to do. They still have not learned that damage is actually very, very important. So, they continue to suck, I continue to get better. Let's see if I can do damage to Metapod. We might have to switch out. We might have to switch out here. Honestly, we're not going to switch out. I'm just going to speed through this. I wonder when Nido evolves. Because I feel like Nido right now kind of sucks, but I also feel like if he evolved, he would be a monster. Plus, we have Moonstone, which means right when he evolves, we can make him evolve again if we really want to, which will make him a monster. An absolute beast. All right, cool. We got a lot of experience points from Metapod, so I do want to stay in. How does he have more speed than us? He's a cocoon. That doesn't make any sense. All right. Let's get him down. It looks like it'll take about 5 or 6 shots, maybe. I know it might be boring to watch me train Nido, but remember, guys, there's going to be payoff in the future. Because once Nido gets to a high level, he's going to be an absolute monster. Like, Nidoking looks so cool. Or Nidoking, I don't know how to pronounce the names. Nidoking looks so cool. He's going to be a monster. I know that once you give a Pokemon an Evolution Stone, like once you give a Pokemon a Moonstone, they don't learn any more moves. So we have to make sure he has good moves before we give him the Moonstone. Like, at least if he has one really good poison move, that would be good. I don't actually know what type Nidoking is. Nidoking could just be pure poison. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Wow, look how much damage we're doing compared to Caterpie. He's just being level 11 is really helping him out. Yeah, I think that the Nido King and Nido Queen, I think they're just poison type. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Maybe they're poison ground. All right. Pokemon. What do I have for items here? I have. Wow, I have. Oh, repel. We don't have any potions. Let's just get some potions so that we don't have to keep running down to heal. And let's get some Pokeballs because when we get to the wild grass up there, we're gonna want some more Pokeballs for sure. So let's just get 3 Pokeballs. Let's get like 1 super potion just in case we need it. And like a few potions. And then let's just get 1 antidote because I forget how many antidotes we have. But again, if something gets poisoned, that can be really bad in a Nuzlocke. So it's really important. It's really important that we can heal poison. And let's just go to the PC for good measure. All right. Now we are ready to return to Nugget Bridge. Nugget Bridge is where the action is. Honestly, the first person on Nugget Bridge kind of sucked. They were kind of bad. Okay, actually, I just remembered. Isn't there some hidden item behind this guy's house? There definitely is. There's a hidden item here. Where is the hidden item? I don't see any like thing in the grass that's marking where the hidden item is. Ooh. Rare candy. That's one of, obviously you guys know, that's one of the best items in the game. We're gonna save it though. I don't want to use it until leveling up gets harder. Because right now, leveling up is easy. So I'd just be wasting it if I used it now. Pidgey. I think we need to switch out. I think we need to switch out to Bird. But it is important to get Nito some more experience points. I kind of like this ability, Keen Eye. He's not allowed to use Sand Attack on me because I have Keen Eye. I like it. I like it. All right, Nito got to level 12. I like that. Again, I don't. Ooh, double kick. Double kick. That looks like a good move. I have to see how much damage that move does. I know it's fighting type. Let's switch back into Nito because I don't think Oddish can do anything to Nito. Nor does it seem like he actually wants to fight me. So if he wants to make a sweet scent happen, then he's more than welcome to do that. Absorb. That's going to do no damage. That's going to do like 1 damage, right? 2 damage. Wow. Great work, Oddish. Great work. I kind of like Oddish, though. I would like to catch an Oddish. Except we already have a grass Pokemon, so it probably wouldn't be the most useful, but I would like to catch one. They look kind of cool, and I like what they evolve into, also. Alright, more Sweet Scent. I mean, I guess he just wants to die, is what it seems like. Because I'm not sure why you continue to use a move that does no damage, but whatever. Again, you're the trainer. You do what you want to do. I'll do what I want to do. Bird's level 20. I like that. Ooh, Whirlwind. Interesting. That's kind of like Roar. So it's not the best move. But we definitely won't need Tackle anymore. So maybe Whirlwind will be good because that'll make it so, you know, a Pokemon can't just come in and, I don't know, like if we're not super effective against something, we can like try to just switch it out for another Pokemon. That sounds not bad, right? Not bad. Remember that in this hack, we don't have the option to switch out every time we KO a Pokemon. That's important. Again, if you don't know the rules are always in the description, so check the description if you want to know the rules, if you want to remember the rules. Alright, I like how this person had a lot of grass Pokemon. That really helps me train Nito. Nito is going to do really good with all the grass Pokemon, because for some reason, it knows Peck. But I'm going to be real with you guys, pecking is really a bird thing. If you guys have played the game, you guys know that pecking, it's kind of a bird thing, like birds peck. Not a lot of other things peck. I guess because he has a horn, right? He pecks? I guess because he has a horn. Alright, let's see what Double Kick does. 30 damage, hits twice. A 60 damage move, that's good. I like that a lot. Alright. Let's just continue on. I don't think we need to heal. I'm running out of sake, guys. I'm gonna have to run to my fridge. Alright, I'm gonna run to my fridge. You won't notice because I'll be right back in a flash of a second. Alright, we're back with some more sake. It's my humble opinion that drinking while playing Pokemon is very fun. I think drinking and playing Pokemon, wow, that did no damage. I'm kind of scared. Alright, we're gonna switch out. But if you're not drinking when you play Pokemon, you're missing out, guys. You're missing out because it's very, very fun. especially when you're doing a Let's Play and you have to talk, you know? Keeps you in the talkative mood. It makes you want to talk. So it's very good for that. Alright, let's use Bullet Seed. Yeah, like Bird and Seed Boy, they're not going to evolve for a lot. Like, it's going to take a long time before they evolve. So I want to focus on getting Nido to a high level. Because I think Nido must evolve at around level 20, I assume. Like, level 20, maybe level 22, around that stage is when I think Nido will evolve. So that will be very good for us. We just want to get him a lot of experience because I really want to see how good he is when he's on his next form. I feel like his next form is going to be very, very good. Okay, we got intimidated, so we're going to switch out into Bird just to speed this up. What do you got, Ekans? Bite? Bite is doing nothing. We are going to Quick Attack. Half, please? Half? Way more than half. We just did way more than half. That's very good. All right, Quick Attack. I like that. I really like Quick Attack. It's a very good move. It's a very good move. The fact that you always go first, and because I'm a normal type, it does a lot of damage. I like that a lot. Again, I don't think we need to heal. I think we can just plow forward. We can just keep on going. And now we are going to battle number 4. Who is another schoolgirl looking type girl. I don't know. All right. Switching into... I guess we're going to switch into Bird because I know that Ivysaur is going to have a tough time dealing with a poison type. All right, he doesn't want to fight. He just wants to focus, whatever. He can focus all he wants. We're going to Quick Attack. Look how much damage that does. We got poisoned, but who cares? Getting poisoned, I mean, it's not that bad. We have antidotes. Remember, we always carry antidotes, so we are always safe, basically. Nugget Bridge is kind of a joke. I don't think that there's a lot of great trainers here, in my opinion. All right, we're going to Quick Attack again. Hopefully we can finish with... Okay. We might need to do 3 Quick Attacks. We probably need to switch out now. Yes, we do. This is why it's important to have antidotes, so it doesn't die when we're running back to the PC. All right, we're going to switch back into Ivysaur, and Ivysaur should finish off Nidoran. Nidoran female. All right, tackle. All right, we should be able to kill with 3 tackles, I think. Or 1 nice critical hit. Awesome work, Ivysaur. All right, now we have to remember to use Antidote. I lost 2. Yes, you did. All right, we're going to use an Antidote now. Oh, we have 6. We did not need any more antidotes. We have enough. All right, we'll use an Antidote. And then we're going to run back to the PC just to heal so we can finish all these trainers. I tried to raise my hand while I was running. I can't multitask, guys. I can't run with one hand. All right, back to the PC. Please heal us up, Nurse Joy. Yes, please take my Pokemon. That would be very nice of you. All right. Awesome. I like how it's free. Free healthcare in the Pokemon world. Very nice. If I had to pay... Actually, that would be really funny if you had to pay. That should be a hack. I should add that to the hack. Oh my god, guys. Next time we do a Pokemon Let's Play, I'm definitely making it so you have to pay to get healed. That's going to be funny. I like that a lot. Alright. Alright, let's finish these guys off. Okay, I'm number 5. I'll stomp you. Try me. Try me. Mankey. You're not going to stomp me with a Mankey, I'll tell you that. Maybe I can even stay in here and use Peck. I want to be safe. I want to be safe. Let's switch into Bird and let Bird handle this, because Bird can probably kill this guy in one shot. I like Mankey too. I wish we caught a Mankey. Mankey would be a cool Pokemon to have. This should be one shot kill, right? Almost, guys. Fury Swipes is a good move, too. That's a lot of damage. Wow. He's not joking around. We gotta finish him off. Alright, Mankey's pretty good. Wow, he got a lot of speed. Did you guys see that? He got 3 speed. It would be really nice if we caught a Mankey, but we didn't. So there's no need to philosophize on what it would be like to have a Mankey because we just don't have one. Alright, let's make sure Pidgey is healthy. Oh, we only have 1 Super Potion? I thought we, I thought we had more. What about potions? We have, alright. I think we need to give it a Super Potion. Let's just be safe and give it a Super Potion just so it's healthy. Okay, time to battle the last member of the Nugget Bridge. Let's see how good he is. And we get the Nugget. It's nice to get the Nugget. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? I would love to join Team Rocket. Yes, please. We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. That sounds great. Sign me up. Want to join? Yes. Yes, I do. I want to join. I want to join. If it let me join, I'd join, guys. If it let me join, I would for sure join Team Rocket if they let me join. But it seems like the game won't let me join. So we can't do it. All right, we got intimidated, so we're going to switch into Bird. All right, Bird, do your stuff, do your thing. All right, Quick Attack should do a lot of damage, as we know. Wow, Quick Attack is OP. Quick Attack, now, here's a teaching lesson. When someone says OP, what they're saying is overpowered, meaning it has too much power. It's too good. Quick Attack is very, very good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right, and now Zubat. Zubat, again, I'm not very scared of. We're just going to Quick Attack this thing. Wow, we almost got it killed in 1 shot. All right. Just to get some experience, let's switch back into Nido so Nido can get some experience. That should do very little damage, I'm assuming. Wow, 1 damage. It literally did 1 damage. All right, Peck. All right, good job, Nido. And now 85 experience. Not that much experience, guys. Why does he look like this when I battle him, but then in the overworld, he looks like a normal person? Did he just change costumes? All right, I got $480 for winning, not bad. With your ability, you become a top leader in Team Rocket. Again, I would love to join, but the game is not letting me join your club, so therefore I cannot join your club, sadly. Okay, I think we can find some good Pokemon in this wild grass. Maybe, I know Abra is here, so Abra would be a good catch. Let's see if we have Pokeballs. Yeah, we have 5. We just bought some for this exact moment. All right, let's see what we can get. I'm thinking we can get something decent. All right, so because we already caught Pidgey, we're allowed to run away and find something else. Because we already have Pidgey. That's a Nuzlocke rule. You don't have to catch the Pokemon if you already have it. But that means we have to catch Oddish. So we will. I don't mind Oddish. I like Oddish. He'll be a good addition to the team. And I guess if something happens to Bulbasaur or to Ivysaur, we'll be able to use Oddish instead, which would be great. Because I do like Oddish. I hope he's good, though. I don't know how good he is. I know he gets Sleep Powder, which is good. All right. Let's try to catch him now. I think we should be able to catch him. I think the best Pokemon we could have found was Abra. But I know Abra is really, really hard to catch, so we probably wouldn't have been able to catch it anyway. Its scientific name is Audium Wanderus. Guys, what? What? So do all Pokemon have scientific names? What is this? What? That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in Pokemon. I've literally never seen that. This Pokemon has a scientific name. Okay, let's call the Pokemon, Cow. The Pokemon will be called Cow. Oops. Cow the Oddish. Alright. And now we just have Cow. Alright, we have a full team again. We got a full team. Awesome. Alright, let's battle this guy here. Let's see what this guy wants. I saw your feet from the grass. Wow, I've never noticed this. Guys, if you read this, this is a mistranslation. I saw your feet. Feet is spelt wrong here. That's really interesting. I've never seen that, but feet is actually spelled wrong. That's really weird. I've never noticed that. That's really funny. English is a hard language to spell in, though. That's true. Even native speakers find spelling really hard. Like, spelling in English is tough, for sure. Double kick will be really good here. Wow, look at that. I like that a lot. Let's go. Hit 2 times. 2 times is good. Alright, I hope he evolves at level like 20, but I feel like it's something like 22. I feel like he doesn't evolve right at level 20. Alright, Ekans used Intimidate, which means we're going to switch out because our attack is not good anymore. So let's switch into Pidgeotto, or Bird, and let's kill this Ekans. Alright, let's use Quick Attack. Wow, Quick Attack is so good. Quick Attack is like one of the best moves that I have right now. Double Kick is good too. I just think that Nido, he's still like learning. He's still not like a great Pokemon. Like the way I look at it, I think that Ivysaur is the best. Wow, Bird is higher level than Ivysaur. I still think Ivysaur is probably the best. Or maybe Bird and Ivysaur are tied. And then in second place by far is Nido for sure. Nido is still trying to catch up, obviously. Alright, Pokeball up here. What is this thing? It's TM45 Attract. I will probably never use that. I think it does like some kind of like, if it makes something, it makes Pokemon fall in love with you, but like they have to be a different gender, so it's kind of like difficult to use. If I have a female Pokemon, maybe it would be good, right? I think you have to have like a female Pokemon, and all the guys I have are guys. All the Pokemon I have, except for Sally and Beak, they're all guys, so I don't think Attract is going to be very good. Alright, I see this hidden item. Do you guys see this? Okay, I guess like only berries are hidden because every time I find a spot like that in the grass that looks like a hidden item, it's always a berry. Okay, hold on. Is this a new route? Is this a new route? Okay, route, right? Is this a different route? Okay, I think this wild grass is in a different route, meaning I can use this wild grass to get a new Pokemon as well. Yeah, this is Route 25, so it's different than the other route back there. Alright, I'll peck him. If he doesn't die from this peck, I'll catch him. Alright, he died. No Pokemon are being caught in Route 25, that means. But who cares? Alright, this guy clearly has some kind of ground Pokemon, so we'll probably be switching into Ivysaur, I assume. Machop, okay. Maybe Nido can kill Machop with Peck. Let's see. Yeah, Nido is still kind of bad. Yeah, Nido still needs some help, honestly. His attack is just too low. I want to check his attack stat, because it seems like... Wow, that did a good amount of damage, wow. It seems like to me his attack is really low, Nido. Alright, level 21 maybe? Level 21? Close to level 21. Alright, yeah, now it's time to switch into Seed Boy. Let's see, is Seed Boy close to level 20? He probably is. No, he's not. Wow, Pidgeotto is putting in a lot of work, guys. A lot more work than I thought. Like, he's probably the best Pokemon now, honestly. That's pretty cool that, like, a crappy bird Pokemon that I found on Route 1 is, like, the best Pokemon on the team right now. That's pretty cool. I'm proud of him. I'm very proud of him. Alright, player defeated, Hiker Franklin. You worked hard. I worked so hard. I'm the hardest worker here. Hardest worker. Alright, I want to see Nito's attack stat. 23. 34, 31. Yeah, so his attack is like a lot worse than the rest of our Pokemon, which explains why he's like not doing much damage, obviously. Alright, let's use a potion on Nito just to get him back up to a good amount of health, and let's battle this guy here. Local trainers come here to practice. That's why I'm here. I'm here to train to beat Misty, because I don't want to lose to Misty. I think Misty should be easy, though, because we have Ivysaur. And with Ivysaur, I'm pretty sure Misty will be, like, pretty easy. I assume. Oh my god. What did that just use? That was so close to killing our, like, up-and-coming prodigy. Wow. That was very, very close, guys. That was way too close. I am not happy about what just happened there. Jesus Christ. This is much better. Bird is really good, guys. Bird, I have to give him credit. Bird is, like, really pulling his weight. Look at that. We almost one-shot Spearow. Having evolved Pokemon is no joke. If you have a Pokemon that's evolved, it's really good, as we see here. As we see. Level 16, nice. I kind of wanted more attack, but okay. You're decent. Just decent. I'm great, thank you very much. Wow, he evolves really early. Guys, I'm honestly very surprised. Because this means, if we use a Moonstone right now, he's literally gonna be a Nidoking. We're gonna have, like, we would have a top tier Pokemon if we used Moonstone right now on Nido. Let's see how much his attack improved. 29. So definitely a lot closer to something like Bird. I don't think we want to use Moonstone right now, because I think we'd be better off letting him learn a few more moves before we use Moonstone. Oh, but we could have gotten Mega Punch from the guy back there, because I'm sure Nidoking can learn Mega Punch. But still, that wouldn't be like... Again, we don't want to miss out on all of the good moves that Nidorino can learn. So, let's see what he learns, and then, like, around when we need to, whenever we feel like we need to, we'll evolve him. Whenever we feel like, okay, it's his time to evolve, that's when we will evolve him. Let me know in the comments when that time is, guys. If you're like, evolve him now, let me know. Because I'm not going to look up moves. I'm not going to, like, search for moves that he learns. So let me know in the comments so we can be prepared, basically. Alright. Wow. I did not expect that Nidoran would evolve that early. That's really surprising to me. That's very surprising. Should we test him out? Whoa, he looks kind of cool now. He looks really badass. Let's test him out. Okay, I mean, Onix has a lot of defense, probably. But also, Onix isn't doing a lot of damage to us. Yeah, so we can probably stay in here. I think we should be able to knock him out in one more shot. Wow, and we're faster, or we speed tie Onix. Which that's really not the biggest accomplishment, but we'll take it. Alright, he's still leveling up pretty fast, too, which is good. Alright, I like this a lot. Nidoran was a really, really good catch. I'm glad we caught Nidoran. I'm sure he'll be a very good Pokemon in the future. I mean, he's already a good Pokemon, but I'm sure he'll get even better as we go. He's catching up to the level of Seed Boy. I'm very surprised about that. Ooh. Okay. We have to be careful because Confusion is Psychic type is super effective. Wow. 5 times? Wow, only 2 times. Bullet Seed is not really... What is he doing? He was just gonna murk us with Confusion, but decided to use Water Gun? That does not make a lot of sense. Hopefully we can get 4 or 5 here. Okay, 3. 3 is good. Can we get 1 more? Can we? No, we can't. Yeah. I don't really like Bullet Seed, guys. Bullet Seed has not been pulling its weight, in my opinion. Alright, at least we always outspeed Slowpoke, because by his name, we know he's pretty slow. So, we don't have to worry about him being faster than our Pokemon. Alright, time to battle this girl. Do we need to heal? Probably not. We're probably all set. I feel like girls who wear green... Hi, my boyfriend is cool. What? What a weird thing to say. Some of the dialogue in this game, guys, is so freaking weird. So weird. Alright, I think we go into Bird here. That's what we've done in the past to beat Pokemon like Nidoran. Alright, Focus Energy. He doesn't feel like fighting right now. I'm totally fine with that. Let's use Gust. Maybe we should have used Quick Attack. I mean, Gust is fine too. Yeah. Alright, 1 more Gust. He should be gone. Goodbye. See you later, my friend. Alright. 1 more Pokemon. Let's see what he has. Nidoran again. Let's use Quick Attack and see if we can do even more damage. No, about half. He's going to Tail Whip me because he decided he wants to be a pacifist. He doesn't want to fight. So he has been knocked out. Alright. Player defeated, Picnicker Kelsey. My conditioning isn't the best. That's true. That's very true. Actually, I mean, when she says my conditioning isn't the best, that's usually something you say when you don't exercise a lot. So I'm not really sure what she means by that. Maybe it's just another bad translation. I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, moving on. Let's see how we're doing here. Pokemon are getting a little bit of damage, but not that much. Let's see. This guy is one of the guys, obviously, who uses ground Pokemon. So we should be able to beat him pretty easily with Seed Boy. 4 Pokemon. That's a lot of Pokemon. That's going to be a lot of experience for Seed Boy, for sure. Let's see how much Double Kick does to Geodude. I'm curious. Wow. Wow. That does a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage, guys. We'll probably stay in with Nido and just continue to get experience. Because Nido needs to hit level 20 as well. Not that it really matters that much. I mean, Nido has evolved. So now all the Pokemon we have, it doesn't really matter which one we use. Because they're all pretty good. They're all evolved at this point. Alright, Rock Throw. Nido could use a little bit more health and defense, it looks like. He's still a little bit fragile, maybe? We'll see. Okay, Geodude again. We should be able to just double kick again. I don't think he can kill us in one shot. I would doubt that. We'll see. Rock Throw. He missed anyway, so we'll just finish him off with double kick. And that should get us to level 18. Nido gained 900. Nido gained 238 experience points. Level 18, I like to see that. Look how much speed he's getting. He's getting a lot of speed. Poison Sting. Is that really the poison move he learns at level, what, 20 or 19 or 8? Whatever level we are. Poison Sting? It literally does 15 damage. Are you kidding me? I guess it's better than like Focus Energy, but Poison Sting really sucks. I didn't realize how bad Poison Sting was. Wow. We need a better poison move than that for sure. That's a horrible poison move. All right, let's switch into Bird just to be safe, just to be a little bit... Oh, wait. Doesn't he have Peck? Oh, we probably could have stayed in, actually. Too late now. Time to use Gust. And one shot. Faux matchup, fainted. Nido gained 121. Bird gained 121 as well. His name is Knob. Knob is like something on a door. A doorknob. That's what we call a knob, a doorknob. Very weird name. That does not exist in English. All right. Ooh, I think if we make him like come out of his like where he is, we can get that Pokeball behind him. I hope. Like, see, if we do this, maybe we can like get behind him and get his little Pokeball he's hiding up there. He looks so dumb. He looks so freaking stupid. All right. We should be able to one-shot Rattata. Wow, we hit him with one double kick and he's gone, guys. Nido is pretty freaking strong. I mean, obviously we have the super effective advantage, but still, very, very strong. All right, we're gonna switch out into Bird. And Bird should be able to take care of Ekans with one quick attack, I assume. I assume we should be able to get him with one quick attack, right? One? Just one? Wow! I thought that it was usually one. I could be wrong. Alright, finished him off. Goodbye, Ekans. Nido gained 93. Bird gained 93. Aw, darn. Aw, darn is right. Aw, darn is right. Alright, awesome. So we can get this Pokeball. Let's see what this is. Secret Power? Alright, I actually don't know if that's a good move. If that's a good move, guys, let me know in the comments. I don't really know what it does. An attack that, wow, 70 damage. An attack that may have an additional effect that varies with terrain. That looks pretty good, honestly. That looks pretty good. I don't know what Pokemon to use that on, though. If you guys... Oh, actually, can we use Rock Tomb on Nido? No. Okay, never mind. Guys, if you have a Pokemon that you think we should use Secret Power on, let me know in the comments. I would be interested in knowing what Pokemon to use that on. Alright, how are our Pokemon doing? Okay, let's just give a potion really quickly to Nido, so Nido stays healthy. Alright, 43, that's good enough. Now let's battle this guy who's running back and forth. I had this feeling. I knew I had to battle you. Is he psychic? What is he trying to say? Is he psychic? Can he read the future? Can he predict the future? What is he trying to say? I have no idea. Alright, are we gonna get intimidated? Yes, we are. Alright, probably best to switch out into Bird. Wow, Nido is really catching up in levels. Have you guys seen that? Nido is doing really good with levels. He's basically like a full-on like member of the team now. In the beginning of this episode, Nido sucked. Now Nido is putting in work, so I'm very proud of him. Wow. Ekans just did a lot of damage to us. Am I wrong? Did I just miss that? I thought Bird had a good amount of HP. Now Bird has only 24 HP. I wonder if we just got hurt. I don't know. I missed it. It looked like Ekans just did a lot of damage to us. So let's switch out. Let's switch out into Seed Boy, and let's use the classic Bullet Seed and hope it doesn't fail us this time, because a lot of times it seems like Bullet Seed just doesn't do a lot of damage. All right, 1, 2, 3. Can we get a 4? Can we get a 4? No. I don't know why this move won't let us hit more than 3 times. It's like the move totally lied to me. If I knew that the move was only gonna be able to hit like 2 or 3 times, I wouldn't have deleted Vine Whip. Oh, critical hit. That's not bad. Alright, whatever. Alright, Seed Boy is actually kind of falling behind on levels, which is really funny. You wouldn't expect that. Alright, it looks like we have one more trainer. Nido. Yeah, let's just use Nido. My friend has many cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. Well, instead of being jealous, why don't you catch some cute Pokemon yourself? Because jealousy is not very attractive. Alright, Nido has Peck, so Nido should be able to blast right through Oddish. I'm surprised that didn't kill in one hit, honestly. I thought that would have killed him in one hit. Alright, let's Peck again. Give me another Peck, please. Alright. 216 experience, next level, I like it. Look at that horrible level up. What is that horrible level up? That is really bad, guys. That is a really bad level up. Alright, Pidgey can get a... I guess we're gonna use Peck. I don't know, Double Kick? Let's use Double Kick. Alright. Not horrible. He shouldn't be able to do that much damage to us. He can't. Okay, Double Kick again. Alright, Nido puts in work. We're still working on him, but he's doing well. Double Kick is a really good move. I'm just disappointed that he has only Poison Sting as a poison... Wait, actually? Yeah, Oddish is Poison type. I forgot. But I'm just disappointed that Nido didn't get a better Poison type move. Because, honestly... Like, Poison Sting is a really bad move. I literally didn't realize how bad of a move it was until right now. I always thought Poison Sting did like 30 damage, at least 20, but it does 15 damage. That's pretty bad. I'm not so jealous. That makes no sense. I mean, she said she's jealous of cute Pokemon. Now she's saying I'm not so jealous. I feel like maybe the Japanese made more sense, but sometimes in English, none of this makes sense. Are these guys trainers? This cape is a famous date spot. Misty, the gym leader, has high hopes about this place. Hello, are you here alone? If you're out at Cerulean's Cape, well, it should be as a couple. Alright, seems like this is a date spot. This is where you take your girlfriend. Sadly, in this world, I don't have a girlfriend. Also, in this world, I don't have a girlfriend. So, we have something in common, me and the player of this game, or whatever his name is. Alright. Here's where we talk to Bill. And now, I've always been very confused about this. This is a very confusing part of the game for me. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. Like, he turned himself into a Pokemon? I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. Well, like, let's think about this. Because he has, like, two little chambers here where you go to, you go to, like, transform. What was the actual, what did he want to happen? I don't understand what he wanted to happen here. Like, what was the actual outcome that was supposed to happen? Help me out? Absolutely not. You're an idiot. No? Now don't be so cold. Come on, you gotta help a guy out in deep trouble. What do you say? Sometimes I can't decide. If it was up to me, I would not help him. Because what the hell is he talking about? Like, what is this? I guess, I think I go to this computer. Nick initiated the teleporter's cell separator. First of all, teleportation, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on here, guys. What is he trying to do with this? This looks like something you would use to transform yourself into a Pokemon. Like, just by how it's set up. So confused. Yeehaw, thanks, bud. Also, if he needed somebody to use the computer when he was in the machine, how did he do this by himself? None of this makes sense. Alright, now he just randomly gives me a ticket to a boat. Thank you, but again, I don't understand why. That cruise ship SSN is in Vermilion City. I hear there are lots of trainers on board too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. Fancy dues? Guys, the translation is weird. Translation is very weird. Why don't you go instead of me? I will go. I will go. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for that ticket. Again, I'm not sure what you're doing up here with your machines, but good luck. Good luck, my friend. I am going to leave. Is there something over here? Maybe a hidden item of some sort? It looks like there's no hidden item, but you always have to check. All right. This looks a bit faster than going the other way. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna heal, guys, and then after we heal, we're gonna take on Misty. We're gonna take on Misty, and I don't think we're gonna have any issues because now we have a fully fledged team of 3 Pokemon. We have 3 hard hitters. So I'm not worried about anything that Misty does. I am gonna put Seed Boy in front because I feel like Seed Boy has to level up a little bit before we actually battle Misty. Because actually, it's funny, like Seed Boy didn't get a lot of levels. Like he stayed pretty low level. Oops. He stayed pretty low level, honestly. By the way, I switched to filtered sake. Now we're drinking Junmai. Again, thank you so much to my Japanese viewers. I love your country. I would definitely visit it. I definitely want to learn Japanese in the future, but I'm still trying to learn Spanish to a high level. But I would love to learn Japanese and visit Japan. That would be super fun. That would be very fun. I've seen some videos about Japan. It seems like a crazy place. Like, some of the stuff I've seen in Japan blows my mind. But, they invented Pokemon, which really, like, and all of Nintendo came out of Japan. So, you know, they're really, talented over there and, like, in the realm of making games. Wow, I just missed. Wow, I literally just missed. Guys, I might have to switch out because Horsey is literally harassing me with smoke screens. Okay, we don't have to switch out. We probably will switch out, though, on this next Pokemon. Wait, did I already... Is there another Pokemon or is there not another Pokemon? Alright, there's one more. Let's see if we can Bullet Seed. Yeah, okay, so it hits. I was worried that we just keep missing because Horsey just harassed me with like a ton of smoke screens, but whatever. We hit, so we're all set. All right, let's finish him off with Bullet Seed. Can we get a 3? Can we finally get a 3? All right, finally a 3. Bullet Seed was like the worst decision I've made. It's such a bad move. Such a bad move. It's a weirdly bad move. The word Bullet Seed sounds really powerful. When you hear it in English, it sounds like a powerful move. But then you realize that it kind of sucks. Alright guys, one more trainer until we battle Misty. One more trainer. Let's see what you got, Picnicker Diana. 1 Pokemon, really? Alright. I think we should be able to kill him in 1 or 2 shots. Let's see. Let's use Bullet Seed and see what we get. Can we get a 4? Can we get a 4 or a 5, please? 3 isn't bad. Alright, 3, come on. Oh, now we're confused. I think we'll take the chance and just use Bullet Seed again. And hope we don't hurt ourselves. Alright, cool. Awesome. At least Bullet Seed never hits just 1 time. That would be very annoying. Hitting 2 times, okay, fine. Alright, we're almost level 21, but not quite. I'm not really scared of Misty at all. I'm not scared of her at all. Honestly, I think we'll be totally fine. Hi, you're a new face. Only the trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What is your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. Well, that's stupid, because if I have a grass Pokemon, I'm just gonna beat you. So let me teach her a lesson really quickly, because she needs to learn that she has to train Pokemon that aren't only one type, because that's really, really dumb. That's very dumb. So let me educate her really quickly. Okay, that doesn't do that much damage. Please give me a 5. Please give me... Ooh, that is a good 4. I'll take the 4. All right. See, I mean, this is the reason you don't only train water Pokemon. It's a really compelling reason, in my opinion. All right, now for the final Pokemon, Starmie, I remember. I think we literally just use Bullet Seed. I don't even think we need to put it to sleep. I think we can just use Bullet Seed. Okay, he does a little bit of damage, but not that much. Okay, actually though, he has a lot of defense, it looks like. Wow. Wow, that's surprising. Let's do Sleep Powder. Wow, he's doing a lot of damage. That's very surprising. All right, let's just do 2 or 3 more Bullet Seeds. I'm worried that if he wakes up and uses Swift, he might actually kill us. So I want to be careful here. Wow, is that a 5? Is that a 5? Is that our first 5? Wow, what a great time for the first 5. All right, I am going to switch out just because I want to make sure that Seed Boy is okay. I forgot they could cheat. They're literally cheating. They are literally cheating. All right, they want to cheat. I'm playing... Oh, wait. Swift isn't affected by Sand Attack. Swift is not affected by Sand Attack. Guys, he's literally cheating. Literally, he's cheating. It's a good thing he's still asleep. I forgot that the gym leaders cheat like that. I've never seen a Pokemon sleep for so long in my life. Oh my god. He's very sleepy. He misses because of Sand Attack. I love that. All right. Bird is coming through, guys. Bird is going to take him down all by... All right, we're all set. We should be good. Bird did all the work, guys. Wow. Well, honestly, Sleep Powder did a lot of the work also. Bird is a good Pokemon. Player defeated, leader Misty. Wow, you're too much. All right, you can have the Cascade badge. Well, yeah, I hope you give me that because you need to give me that. Those are the rules of the game. All right, cool. That includes, okay, blah, blah, blah. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime, even outside of battle. You can cut down small trees to open new pathways. You can also have my favorite TM. What is that? Water Pulse. Let me see if I have a Pokemon that can learn Water Pulse. I really doubt it. Maybe Magikarp can learn Water Pulse. Nido can learn Water Pulse. I don't think there's a good reason to teach him that, so I'm not going to do it now. But very interesting. Alright guys, we just beat Misty. Thank you for watching episode 3 of the Pokemon Fire Red Let's Play. I will see you in the next one. Again, thank you for watching. Click the like button. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel and click the bell notification thing so YouTube always is forced to send you my videos whenever they are available. And have a great day.